Hey guys. Okay, this is a huge. It's on Vera Street, and it was right after the ETs took me to Andromeda. A couple days after that, I I'm sleeping, and I live in the basement. I'm sleeping in the basement. That was my apartment. I'm only paying $50 a month, so it's not the Hilton, okay? It's the basement, and I'll give you a full of household junk. Moisture coming down the walls, moss, mold, black mold, black mold everywhere. There's mice, all kinds of critters running around. But it was nice. It was all right. It was okay. And I'm used to sleeping, camping out in the woods, so I was good with it. For $50 a month, I ain't arguing, right? I saved my money to go out west, so I needed a cheap place. And my buddy, the guy that has the apartment, owns the building or whatever, he's my buddy, so that's where I was. Anyway, so this experience, I'm sleeping, the ETs come, I wake up. I immediately open my heart to diffuse this situation. She comes up to me, gives me a hug, and pulls me sort of out of my body, but I'm in my body, and we go to the ship. So I'm standing in the ship. I'm hanging on to her hand, and we're in the room. I don't see a whole lot. We're in a room. And there's 3 other people in there working. They all look the same, but they were different. We could feel the difference in their personality, essence, or whatever, spiritual. But they're all doing physical stuff, and there's little control panels they're setting at. But there's no TV screens, there's no screens. It's all buttons and levers. There's a couple of levers and buttons in there. It's all one piece. The ship is like one piece. There's no bolts, rivets, or none of that bullshit. And she shows me something up in the corner, and then finally I see like a TV screen, but it's in the wall. And she points at it and she says, "Look." And then I get up close to it, and I look, and I can see I can see this. I'm looking on the screen. It's like night vision. I got like night vision, but it's not night vision color. It was different colors, and I can see all the way to the horizon and my house. Okay, I can see my house. I can see the trees. I can see the street. I can see, but okay. Then I pointed to these little red things, all the red things, and she zoomed into the red thing on the screen. I don't know how she did it. I wasn't looking, paying attention. She pointed to it and made it bigger. She zoomed into the red thing on the screen, and there was a person walking down the street. And so all the red things were life forms. Anything that was alive was red. Anything biological. And there's squirrels in trees, cats, mice, dogs, birds, everything showed up red. There was like red dots everywhere in the trees and the grass and walking down the street, people, cars, all kinds of. Anyway, so she panned back out. I'm looking at the screen, and then she showed me that I looked at that. My attention started going with what the other guys were doing, and my attention went to other things that I can't remember, I'm sorry, in the ship. But she brought me back to the screen, right? So I'm looking at the screen, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm thinking. Then she points to the screen and zooms into the house, and I can see my buddy sleeping, and his I don't know if his daughter was there or his son. But I could see my buddy. He was in the house sleeping. Then he zoomed in through the floor. The floor went back, and I saw myself laying in bed. And I'm looking at myself, and I'm red, like a red skin. I'm red. And I'm looking at myself. It tripped me out because I'm awake in my body. I'm out of my body. I'm projecting my consciousness to the ET, but on the screen I'm seeing myself. And then, as I'm seeing myself, she pans back, or not pans back, but I'm still looking at myself. And as I'm looking there, I can see my face laying on my back, looking up. And I'm looking at myself on the screen, and I notice a little batch of red things. And one ran across the room, and it was a mouse. But there was like a whole bunch of little squirmy red things in the corner over there, but I couldn't see what they were. But the mouse ran from that area, so I figured it was the male mouse or the mama mouse or something. So one of the mice took off running, that caught my eye, and then I saw the other mouse sitting there, and I was like, wow, mice. I got mice in my bedroom. Right? And I thought that was crazy. Then she turned around and she put it back in my body. And that was it. I didn't know. There was nothing else to do. I woke up, and I'm laying there thinking about the experience. I'm like, what the hell is that? What is that? So I fall asleep. I wake up whenever in the morning, and I'm laying there and I'm thinking about the experience again, how cool that was, seeing myself on a screen in a ship. But I'm laying in my bed. And all of a sudden I remember the little red things. I'm like, the fucking red things. I gotta find out what that was, right? So I run over to the area where it was, on the side of the wall. We have a wall. It's a long basement, and there's junk on the side of the wall. So I'm looking, I turn on the lights and I'm looking, I go, I gotta find out where this mouse is. And I see mattresses, and I'm like, oh no. Mice love mattresses, you know, the fluff in the mattress, and they just love it. So I'm thinking, okay, the mouse is in there, he built a little nest and he's in there. So I pull back one of the mattress, I pull back two mattresses, and I pull back a third mattress, and there it is, stuck right in the corner of the mattress, you know, the box spring mattress, is a little fluff ball where the mouse is living. And I'm like, oh no. So I take it by hand, and I grab the top of the little lint ball. It's like lint and sticks and fiber from the mattress, and I open it up, and there's a whole bunch of little squirming baby mice squirming around in the nest. So I put the nest back. There's no need to kill them, right? Or remove them. So I just put it back. There's mice everywhere. You're never going to get rid of them. So I put it back, and I'm like, wow. And then I thought, fuck, it hit me, right? Just boom. I never would have known that mouse was there if I wasn't on the alien ship and saw myself and the mice in the mattress. I never knew the mice were there. I never knew there was mice in the house until I looked through the alien ship and saw it on the fucking view screen as a little red thing running around, and the red thing that was sitting there. So I figured it was the mom and the dad, but it was actually a batch of babies. It wasn't the dad. Or one of the mice, the mom or the dad ran away, probably get some food or something. Another mouse stayed there. That's what I thought when I was on the ship. But when I found what I was looking for in the morning, it was a whole bunch of little baby skin mice, little guys, all skin and closed eyes and stuff. Like, holy fuck, that was real! Boom! That was fucking real, man. You know, the affirmations and the confirmations, it just blows you away when it happens like that. I was like, holy shit. Because I didn't know there was any mice in the house. I didn't know nothing. So, there you go. That was another experience I had. So why they came, pulled me out, I think she just wanted to show me the ship. Because, I always wondered what it was like in the ship. Maybe she had nothing else better to do, so she showed me that. I don't know. But, anyway, that's another experience I had.